Welcome back to an episode. We are again in front of a gate. This time it's for the last part of the Fial Darg, and it's the Eclipse Goddess's gate. Let's go through it. Proceeding past this point of the story will render large parts of the world inaccessible, may prevent you from completing certain quests. Do you wish to proceed? Well, there is the Akroc Holmes thing that I wanted to continue, but somehow it's not working. But yeah, let's see. Would you like to travel to Temple of the Eclipse Goddess? Yes.
Sand and water. This is how Chieftain Akroc felt stepping through the fourth and final Hex Gate. As though his whole soul had been taken apart and swirled through an endless ocean of time. Every moment of his life, from seeing the light of the world in the shelter of the Elders, to Noag's desperate words only heartbeats ago. It was right there with him. Every moment, every thought, every feeling. Every decision he had made that had led up to this point. The Eclipse Goddess saw them all.
They felt that too. Like Noag knew not who he was anymore.
The Eclipse Goddess. Let them lose no more time, Chieftain. The cub's head awaits.
Is it just Akroc, or feels this place strange?
It feels brittle, as though what Grungwa's eyes can see is not all there is.
Mukwa's sparkling udders. What is that? Akroc knows not. But it is like it is speaking to the gift of spirits. Let them look. Strange how there are no other bone people here. What happened to the kin who lived here?
Good question. Maybe there never were kin in this place. Only the High Priest.
He no go lonely? Let's get a proper look. This way.
What is needed of him?
So, what do we have here? Another thingy. Perfect.
That not the same growth that corrupted the fields in Shauna's temple. The cub did this.
Okay. More creatures.
Go join the war.
Look at that. And let's do this. Kill them quickly. Whoa. An instant kill. Bam. And another instant kill. I don't know why. Yes. Essence to craft stuff. Which I don't need.
What is that?
Da-da-dee-da-da-da-da.
That looks like the sarcophagus, no? Rotted. This whole place is overgrown. And is it just Zazka? Or is that fog making him dizzy?
It is true. It is full of gloom, hex power.
It just roots, no? Maybe Noag can tear? Little blood. Noag's hide! It burn!
Then there is no getting through here. They must find another way, Chieftain.
Maybe they can burn it. Grungwa could hex a fire totem, no?
Sadly not. If the hex power of this corruption is a flood, then Grungwa's hexes are but a spark. This is the cub's doing, Chieftain. If its hexes were so simple to banish, then it would be no help to the Moonkin either way.
Can he not at least try?
Grungwa can, but it will not work.
Well, they can try to find another way, but Akroc doubts there is one. Just look, the whole room is walled off. Walls never stopped the Moonkin until now, did they? Grungwa speaks true, Akroc. Let them at least try. There must be a way. Although Zazka is starting to wonder whether the cub could cure the Moonkin of the rot, even if it wanted to. So far, all this creature seems to bring about is lying, madness, and death.
Life and death are just two sides of the same spirit ward. If anyone can cure the rot and crush the hunters, it is the cub.
That is a question for later. Let them find the head first. Let them leave this room for now. Big blood, look! Shiny! What is that?
Wait. Oh. Right half of polished spirit ward.
That is a spirit ward, but only half of it. And it is not weathered at all. It gleams like a new brittlebone pierce stick.
That is strange. It must have been here for thousands of moons.
True. It also does something to the gift of spirits like that sphere. They should look for the other half.
Good. So we got one of
On
them.
his way. Akrog is feeling the gift again. Something is here.
Interesting.
By Mugwa? Grungwar, what just happened?
Grunwar knows not. Some sort of time window, perhaps?
Brittle bones look like they really hear, though. Zazka doubts they are. They seem to not even be aware of them.
Let Akrog try something.
Wish I had a different answer, but it's the best I can give. Sometimes there's really nothing we can do but to stay strong and move on, even if it feels like betrayal towards the... Your Reverence? Is something wrong?
Forgive me, Vartos. I wish there was another way.
Ishara!
Forgive me.
So it was just a normal time window after all?
No. The normal time windows feel more distant. Akrog knows not how else to put it. This one, it felt so close, as though those brittle bones were standing right here.
It is true. Grunwar could even smell them. But that was the Hierophant again, Ishara. And she killed this brittlebone hexer, just like she killed Hirin's priestess.
She also drew out his power and made it her own, no?
It looked like it. She thought that, with more power, she could control the cub.
Foolish and honorless at the same time. These brittlebones truly deserve to die.
Akrog remembers the Brittlebone gatekeeper saying that the Hierophant went to this temple before she went to Hirin's and died there. Said he not that?
He said it. Grunwar remembers it too. This must have been it. She went to the temple to kill the priest of the Eclipse goddess.
Well, whatever happened between these Brittlebones, it matters not. The Moonkin need to find the... Wait. What is that?
Oh. The other half.
Moss tusks. That thing, it was not here before. Or maybe Akrog just saw it not.
No, he is right. It was not here before. Maybe it... Zazka knows not. Fell out of the time window?
Maybe. Akrog knew not this was possible. He... Wait. That spirit ward is the second half of the one from the sarcophagus. And it is just like the other half, perfectly clean and bright.
That is... strange. It must have been here for thousands of moons. Let Zazka take a look at this. He is no scrapper, but this should be an easy fix.
Sure.
All right. Let him see. That is... Mugwa's udders.
It shaped itself back together.
That is one rod of a strange spirit ward, trusted one. It looks so out of place. It still speak to Big Blood's gift?
It does. Maybe? Of course. That sphere, the one that looks like smooth water. Back there now.
No, let's gaze into it first.
What's strange?
The temple Akrog sees in the smooth water looks just like this one, but brighter, cleaner.
Curious.
Let him see.
If it worked not before, it will not work now, trusted one. He is just saying.
One never knows. All right.
Big Blood, be careful.
He is. Worry not. The water mirror, it becomes clearer. It is like it is pulling Akrog towards it.
Put it into the center, chieftain. Do it!
He will. Magua guide them. My Magua just happened.
It all look different now. Teleport hex?
No. No, this is the same place. Only...
Tasks, it is true, Chieftain. This is the then, the past, as the Brittlebones call it. The Moonkin somehow traveled through time to a point where the sacred seal still lived in this place.
All right. Consider Zazka's mind exploded.
But how? The stranger said it was impossible for creatures to travel through time windows.
Zazka's thinking the same thing. Then again, this is no normal time window, is it?
Zazka speaks true. It is not. Grangwa thinks this is the Eclipse goddess's hexing, Chieftain. Remember, she is the guardian goddess of time. This smooth water sphere must be her doing. The Chieftain's gift of spirits allowed him to use it the way the Brittlebones did. Just like the time windows.
But how? If Brittlebones can travel through time, then why use it not in their warfare?
Grangwa has no answer to that. Maybe these hexes are extremely difficult to do, or tethered to a single place. They may never find the answer.
If Akrog, Zazka, Grungwar, and Noag are now part of the then, are they no longer in the now? Or are there two Akrogs, Zazkas, Grungwars, and Noags now?
Why is Akrog looking at Zazka? Looks this ugly face like that of an elder who knows about time travel?
No, it's just... Akrog just wants to understand.
Well, in that case, Trusted One will probably be sitting here in 1,000 moons. Whatever this hexing is, the Moonkin will not understand it anytime soon.
Zazka speaks true. Grangwa would dearly love to understand this mystery. But for now, the Moonkin should focus on what they know. That they need to find that cursed head as fast as possible and get back out there.
They speak true. Still, the more they understand about how this time hex works, the better. Look at that.
What? It still looks foggy to Zazka.
Not to Akrog. He still sees the four of them, but the things around them have changed. They are all old and weathered.
The now. So this is like an eye through time, just as Grangwa thought. A looking glass, as Brittlebones would say.
Noak. Confused.
Akrog too, little blood. Akrog too. If this is the then, maybe this means the Hierophant is still alive.
Maybe. Though... Grangwa thought so. He sensed no other Brittlebones here. At least no living ones.
Well, they will find out. So, this spirit ward they found must be from the then. That is why it was still polished and new.
True. Though that explains not why it stayed that way.
Though Akrog feels the gift of spirits talk to him whenever he touches it, just like with the smooth water sphere. It must be infused with the Eclipse goddess's hex too.
A time key, so to speak. Maybe this is how the High Priest of this place traveled through time.
Grungwar speaks true. If this is the then, maybe the Moonkin can find the cub's head here. Perhaps the corruption has not yet reached the sarcophagus room.
Good thinking. But they will also need to find a way back into the now, will they not?
They will. But maybe there is another of those spirit wards, of those time keys. Perhaps it could take them back into the now, just like this one took them to the then.
The chieftain speaks true. They should...
Little blood. Something wrong?
Noak. Noak, not no. Spit it out, little big oaf. Why looks he like a beak shat on his breakfast? It just... If this is then, it mean Crumple and Sire still alive, no? They still out there?
The sacred seal lived here many thousands of moons ago. Crown was not even born at that time.
But Narjak was. He firstborn. He lives in Zarek shed trolls and greenskin from animal people. Crumple tell Noak's soul.
True.
Little Blood is right. They should go out there and find him. The Moonkin live not in the Den, so they cannot die there either.
It is not that simple, Chieftain. First, they know not if they can even leave this place and stay in the Den. Grunwa thinks not. And even if they could, maybe the Secret Seal Brittlebones are still alive and would crush the Moonkin the moment they step through that hex gate. Even if they find Narjak, how know they what would happen? Neither Akra, nor Grunwa, nor Zazka, nor Noad should be alive in the Den. So maybe it would make something bad happen to Narjak, or all of them.
But no, I just want them back, Big Blood. Sire, Crumple, all of them. He want them back.
Akrog wants that too. But they never will come back, Little Blood. All they can do is treasure their memory.
Treasure. Big Blood speak true. Moonkin survive and build totem in their hearts.
The most glorious totem Trollkind has ever seen. Now come, let them explore this place.
Interesting.
What is this? Some strange brittlebone contraption.
Pump, it is called. A dwarven creation. It controls the flow of water.
So, it controls the water flow in this place?
Grunwa thinks so. Let them keep this for now. Perhaps it will be useful later.
Raging water. No way they are getting through here.
True. Grunwa thinks he has an idea. Let them head back to that brittlebone contraption. The pump.
Grunwar had an idea.
It is true. There was a strange brittlebone contraption near the smooth water sphere. Grunwa has seen similar ones during his time as a slave. Maybe it can help. Come.
That way.
Oh,
Let Zazka get a proper
I
look.
did not see the item beforehand. Okay, maybe I should zoom in.
All right. What suggests Grunwar they do?
Simple. Moonblood. Give that thing a taste of a Moonkin crush stick.
He means smash?
He does.
Right. And there it goes.
There he is. And it is gone. This is fascinating. Well, how pretty. That a farm?
A garden, Grunwa thinks. Trees and plants put there to look pretty, but it is no normal one. Grunwa senses lots of hex power in there. They should look at it.
Get a troll like rest from where he's head.
Ah, come on. The damage. That was lucky.
What this? Interesting. Probably. No, I'll go look.
Interesting. It looks as if the tears are keeping the corruption at bay, no?
It is true, but... rot it.
What?
No matter. Let them look around this place. Grunwa has an idea, but he is not sure it will work.
What is that?
Curse it. Just like Grunwa thought.
What is?
It barely has any hex power left. Let them keep looking.
Don't we have a way to get these things hex power back with the
Interesting.
bone dust?
This is like a healing hex. Akrog's hide feels thicker just standing next to it.
The tears. And the hex power is keeping the cub's corruption away.
Wait, could they not?
Let them look around more.
Well, sadly we can't seem to use these
Head
tiers.
towards certain doom.
What do we have here?
Sure, why not? Look! Little glow blob!
Probably drawn in by Mugwa's tears.
They need to look around more.
What is this?
Wait, they see the bark? This is an elder oak. What is? A very, very sturdy and powerful tree that can live through even the longest droughts and hardest storms. It is supposed to only grow in the most fertile ground, though. So Zazka has no idea what it's doing here.
Could be the tears' hex power, no?
It is true. They bring life to everything around them, creature or plant.
Everything. Except that strange
Let
growth.
Zazka get a proper look.
We have here even more gold, which seem to have no real use for it. Okay.
It is also shiny. Mugwa's incredible udders. Zazka still cannot believe they traveled into the then.
Nah, but the head is all that matters. They must find the head.
Oh no, an empowerment thing. Look at that. Okay. And as usual, Akrok gets the empowerment because why not? Yeah, Akrok big guy, that's it.
Alright. Grunk.
More glow blob!
Little blob. Oh, rot it. Grongwar wanted to speak, no?
It is true. He thought that maybe the tears here could help them clear the corruption from the sarcophagus room.
Zazka had the same idea. Why not try it?
Because their hex power has waned over the years. This is what Grongwar was going to say, no?
It is true. Well, maybe there will be another way. For now...
Big blood! Look!
A Nidari lair. This helps them not, Little Blood. They need the cub's head or a way to get into the sarcophagus room.
Not no, but look what finding lair. Wait, that is another spirit ward. This looks just like the one they found, no? The one that took them into the then.
And it is all rusty and weathered. Maybe it is the opposite of the other ward. Like its dark echo, no? The question is, how ended this up in the Nidari lair? The last one came through a time window. Akrog understands that. But this?
Good question. But Nidari feel drawn to shiny things, no? Maybe they found it somewhere in the temple and brought it to their lair. And know I'd find!
Well done, Little Blood. If this works how Akrog thinks it does, they might be able to travel through the then and the now whenever they need to. Maybe... Akrog has an idea. Come, back to the smooth water sphere.
Now we have it. Perfect.
Now it feels like it is pushing Akrog back.
He hopes it will bring them back to the now. Or is that the then now?
Mug, it will be fine.
It worked. They are back in the now.
It is true. But what plans the chieftain to do? The sarcophagus room is still corrupted.
Maybe. But Little Blood smashed the pumps in the then, so the raging water is gone. If they can clear the whole path to the sarcophagus room in the then by traveling between the two times, they might simply pick up the cub's head there.
Good thinking, trusted one. Seems like he picked up some of Zazka's wits after all.
He tries his best.
No, I'll go look.
Ooh.
That way.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
What's that? Sacred Seal Custom. Once you have pledged to the seal, you shall be assigned the role chosen for you and will be assigned to one temple. This is for life. Ishara the Hierophant commands us all. Obey her with all. at all times. There's one high priest for each temple. Obey their will as you shall obey Ishara. An acolyte of the Sacred Seal must do their part of their assigned temple. You will you will craft food, craft everything needed, clean and serve. A scribe of the Sacred Seal must study their surroundings and record everything they find. A soldier of the Sacred Seal must protect their people, themselves, and the temple from threats. Within and without, you are one heart of one mind. There are no secrets in this sacred temple. The priests of the Sacred Seal must maintain the barriers holding Sarak's bane. Under no circumstances are they allowed to weaken the Sacred Seal for life. Signed by High Priestess Galia. Right. At least now we have the key. Come on.
Look, another one of those strange time windows.
No one goes this.
Ooh.
Those two again.
Hierophant Ishara and High Priest Vartos. Focus, Chieftain. What spoke they of?
Yes. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Vartos.
Your Reverence, what are you doing here? The next renewal...
Is not due for a few more moons, I'm aware. There's something we need to discuss.
Certainly. Shall we speak in my study?
Yes, let's do that.
Follow me then. Oh, and Ishara, I'm so sorry about what happened to Galia. I hope you know.
What?
Nothing. Let's carry on.
This must have taken place before the first time window they saw. The one where she crushed him and leached his power.
Zazka was thinking the same thing. And they spoke of Galia, no? That was the priestess of Nihalf, the one from the Hex Bubble. Maybe what happened to her caused Ishara too. Well,
They will never know. And it matters not. But look, Chieftain. Something came through the window again.
I don't see anything. Key for what? Another key for the Eclipse Goddess Temple. Finally. So this is the second gate. Now we can pass through. Ah.
What are these hex walls, Grungwar? They feel almost as powerful as the hex gate seals.
That is because they are. Grungwar thinks this is the seal the Hibernians kept speaking of. The one the Hierophant went into the temples every few moons to renew.
Mugw's devious utters, of course. That is why they go around the whole sarcophagus room.
Ah, this is rotten bad, Chieftain. There is no way they can get through these hex walls. No way. This is hexing worthy of a god.
Godlike hexing or not, they can at least try. Akrog will not let some stupid wall stop them.
Go ahead then, try. Hit it with a crush stick. Throw his best hexes at it. It will not help. Grungwar has been hexing his entire life, and he knows when he meets his match.
Grungwar is right, trusted one. Think about it. If the Sacred Seal conjured these hex walls to keep the cubs safe, why would a few trolls be able to get through it?
Zazka speaks true.
Then they will just go back to the now, when the hex walls were not there.
Not the hex walls, but the rotten corruption. They cannot reach the sarcophagus, not here, and not then, and they are running out of time.
What is the matter with Grungwar? Is he having dark thoughts?
Grungwar is not angry, just impatient. Every second they waste here, the chainers and the hunters spend marching further towards the tribe camp.
When a troll choose between hope and fear, why choose latter? Grump always say this to Noag.
Moonblood is right. Grungwar is sorry, Chieftain. It is just... never mind.
Well, despair will not help them. They have not searched this entire place yet. There must be a way.
And Zazka thinks he just found it. See the scrap bars over there? Zazka might be able to fit through them. Maybe he can reach the sarcophagus room from underground.
That is dangerous. It is likely the hex gates go deep into the soil, and when it is dark, Zazka might not even see them. They could cut him in two.
No! Moonkin needs Zazka whole! Even the prettiest and wholest Moonkin will not help if the tribe gets untusked by a horde of hunters. Just let him try, trusted one.
Fine. But the moment he feels the hex wall, he will come back, alright?
Sure.
Right.
What is that? Time to get his tusks dirty. No way they can get through here. Oh, Mugwa's cursed rotten beak shit utters! Shit! The ground has almost come through the place. Maybe, of course. This is it. Back to the others now.
Wait. He has figured something out. What is it? The
Probably.
music is kind of giving it away.
Grunwar is ready.
Zazka has the cub's head not. The tunnel led not to the sarcophagus room then.
It did. But the room is as corrupted there as it is in the now. Even if there was a way through those rotten hex walls, there is no way they can get to the sarcophagus.
No, there must be a way. There must!
And Zazka thinks there is. The Mugwa's tear seedling Grunwar plucked before the devouring. The one for that tribe camp to last. Has Grunwar it still?
Yes. The bone dust they found kept it healthy. But if Zazka is thinking about planting it there to keep the corruption away, like in that garden, it will not work. It is only a seedling and barely has any hex power.
Until it grows. Zazka wants to plant the seedling in the then, and then travel back into the now. That is it, no?
Great minds think alike.
Grunwar knows not.
Grunwar. Akrog knows this plant has become a totem to him. But this is more important.
It is not about that, Chieftain. The seedling, Grunwar thinks not that it will survive that close to the corruption. It is impossible.
Why not? In that forest here, the garden, the tears even fought it back.
True, because there were dozens, and had probably been there long before this corruption started. A nightmare swarm of beaks can tear apart an entire greenskin horde, but a single one? They would crush it in the blink of an eye.
Curse it.
Can they not at least try?
They could, but it would be pointless. The hex power is just not strong enough. The only thing... No, this is foolish.
Just say it, Grunwar. There is no time.
A blood-giving. A blood-giving might give the seedling the hex power it needs to survive and beat the corruption.
He means a sacrifice.
Like when the Bone Seers spill their blood to summon Mugwa's cub. Grunwar would do it without hesitation. But there is no way he can get into the sarcophagus room with those cursed rotten hex walls all around it.
No way for Grunwar.
No one will sacrifice himself. Not Grunwar, not Zazka, not Noag, not Akrog.
Noag no understand. What is Sagwer 5? No matter, little big oaf. No matter at all. Remembers Grunwar what he asked Zazka before the devouring? Whether Zazka wanted everyone to shun him?
Wait, this is not...
It is a stab to the heart. Every time they call him names. Every time they invite Zazka not to their hunts. Every time they pretend he is not there. It is a stab to the rotten heart. Still, Zazka is a Moonkin, no matter what they say. And if Zazka's weak worm-eater blood might end up saving the mighty tribe, all the rotten better. He would do it just to see the looks on their faces.
No, Akrog will not let Zazka do this. He will stay right here and help them find another way.
This is not Akrog's choice to make. Just be careful. That thing, it... Oh, Mugwa. Just let this be worth it.
Zazka! The seedling! He took the seedling!
He really took the seedling. He did. Bollocks. Now I need another trinket.
Yeah, If he insists.
Ah, bollocks. Nah, I have to do this by hand. Let's just hope he does not die.
One deep cut in the belly, then across. All right, the seedling first. Pretty thing, old and sturdy. Let's look. Look. Prettier than Zazka ever was.
Ah, bollocks.
Look. Look, better make this mean something, rotten beast. Make this mean something.
That was him. Akrok. Akrok feels it.
What mean? What Zazka do? Where he go?
As Grunwa said, the explanations must wait. Let them go back into the now, Chieftain.
But
Akrok, please. They are running out of time.
Okay, the russet one.
Grunwar.
Chieftain,
Grunwar said. He said that the blood hex might not give the seedling the strength to survive through time. How likely is it?
Grunwa knows not. All they can do is pray to Magua and hope.
Magua watch over them then.
She will. Do it. Let them return to the now.
Big blood, look. It's so beautiful. And black roots all gone.
It is true.
Magua is powerful.
Is he still alive?
What is this? Magwa's bloody tusks. He is alive. He is alive!
Falling. Zazka. Falling.
But only barely.
Falling. Grumwar must do thing.
He will. Magua praise this flesh. Shine her light into his blood and onto his hide. And grant him new life.
It worked. He...
Zazka. That is his name. What? What by Mugwa's grumbling utters happened? The seedling, he...
Look around, Zazka. It worked. This is the now, and the corruption is gone.
Then why the rot is Zazka still here?
Good question.
Grunwa thinks he knows. But maybe this can wait. They must open the sarcophagus.
Tell them his explanation, Grunwar. Akrog wants to know.
As does Zazka.
So be it then. Grunwa thinks that when Akrog, Grunwa, and Noag went back into the now, Zazka did too.
Even though he was so far from the sphere.
It is the only explanation that makes sense. Maybe the now knew the Moonkin were just travelers. That is impossible to tell. And as for why Zazka is still alive despite losing all his blood, well, the tears saved him.
He means those plants stopped him bleeding to death.
It is true. If he did the blood-giving the true way, he should have died after a dozen heartbeats. But he died not. Probably because the hex power of the tears kept him safe. Magua saved him, Zazka.
They should look at that sarcophagus, Akrog.
Not thankful at all.
Akrog cannot say how glad he is to have his trusted one back. But Zazka should not have done this. Akrog forbade it.
And let the Moonkin die.
No, but they would have found another way. Zazka had no right to decide this alone. Akrog is the chieftain.
Wrong. Akrog is Zazka's trusted one first, and his chieftain second. If Akrok wants a dumb, docile beak who obeys without question, then fine. They can break the bond of trust right now. If he wants a trusted one, though, then he must accept that Zazka has his own will.
Trusted one's trust. That is the meaning of the word. And if Zazka would have trusted Akrog, he would not have made that decision in the shadows.
Stop! Stop! Blackroot's gone! Zazka healed, so why stare? So much kin dead, so kin no fight, kin stick together! If Grump could heal Grumple when Dragon take him, Noad never would fight with Grumple! He never! Noag speaks true. Look, Akrog. Zazka, he is sorry. Maybe it was rushed. Maybe it was wrong to decide on his own. But it worked, no?
It is true. And Zazka is right. He is not Akrog's beak. Akrog is sorry, if that is what he felt his words meant.
It is settled then. Now let them get back to the task.
A question. When Zazka's spirit was gone, he said something about how he was falling. What meant he?
He spoke.
The chieftain speaks true.
Zazka knows not. He remembers something, but he is not quite sure what it is. Remember what? He knows not. Please, let them speak of this later.
All right. All right then. Let them find that head and get out of here.
Noag see no head though. Where is?
Probably inside the stone. This looks like some kind of brittle bone contraption again. A chest. Come.
Akrog sees no sticks to pull. Zazka?
Zazka sees none either. Just stone.
Then crush it, Noag. They have no time for this.
Will that not harm the cub?
It will not. Remember, it is said that no weapon in the world can harm the cub's hide. It is a mystery how these brittle bones could do it.
True. All right, little blood. Smash it.
Not smash!
Empty.
No. No, this makes no sense. There must be a hidden spot. They must keep looking.
But where? There is nothing here. Grungwar can see it.
But
Or maybe I have to go back to the past.
The air. Sense the air, Akrog.
What?
It is hard to explain. But Zazka, he remembers what he saw while his spirit was gone. Use the gift of spirits, Akrog.
But there is no time window here. The air even sparkles not.
Zazka knows. Still, try.
All right.
Alright, alright, alright.
It whispers again.
Oh!
You find out.
Aeonir, guide me. No. No! Bartos! You bastard!
The head was never here. Even back then.
then where is it? It must be somewhere.
It is here. But it also is not. No, I no understand. Zazka hardly does himself. But he knows it is true. When his spirit was gone, he saw another place. A place between the then and the now. Or rather, above it.
Is that why Zazka said he was falling?
It is true. Everything felt so watery. Like the whole world was an ocean. And Zazka was floating through it.
That sounds strange.
It was.
And this place had something to do with how Akrog summoned the time window.
No, that place is a time window. A giant one that spans across the entire temple. This is how it is possible for everything here to move between the then and the now.
Of course, that makes sense. The smooth water sphere is not the mighty time hex. It is only the gate.
Grungwar speaks true. Dorag's head spin.
So, that place Zazka saw, where he felt like he was falling, was a time window. Akrog is not sure he understands.
Neither is Zazka. At least not fully. But it is true. He thinks his spirit went into the time window when it left his flesh. Think of it as a bridge. A bridge between two oceans, the now and the then. In normal time windows, this bridge is so small one cannot even see it, like a tiny, tiny pebble. But because this time window spans across the entire temple,
Zazka was able to walk on it. Akrog thinks he understands.
no, I'd still not.
Why went Zazka's mind into that place, though? Because he was, well, dying.
Grungwa thinks he can answer the question. Many trolls who were close to death but came back spoke of seeing such a place. Maybe the moonlit river is in this time window world. Maybe this is where Magua and Hirin await souls after they pass away.
Maybe. Though Zazka saw no Mugwa and no Hirin, it was scary, to be honest. He felt lost.
Only because Magua had not found him yet.
This is all interesting. But where is the head? They must find it.
Is it not obvious? Right here, but in the time window world. The high priest of this place must have hidden it there to keep it even safer. And not even the Hierophant was aware of that. Or who knows? Maybe he sensed that she was coming to kill him and take the head and put it into the time window world for safety. They will never know, and it matters not, trusted one. What matters is that they find a way to get there.
But how? They cannot just kill themselves, can they?
No, but
The High Priest's corpse. They remember the first time window they saw, where the Hierophant killed the High Priest and took his power? His corpse must still be there. And if he was able to hide the Fial Darg's head in the time window world, then he must have had a key for that one too.
Then they must go back to the first time window, now!
This is it. Can Zazka dig here?
what this? No, I'll go look. Easy.
Hey.
There. That must be him.
Search his pockets, chieftain.
Wait, where is he? Oh.
Interesting.
So brittle, these bones. All right. Nothing.
Try using the gift then. It will work. Zazka feels it.
All right. Still not... Wait. Wait. There is something.
Woohoo! Spirit Ward of the Masked Goddess. Heals the body and restores the spirit if the wearer dies. Once in a while. Could be the 2-minute or so cooldown, and then see-through Spirit Ward.
This must be it. The hidden time key.
It glow, and no one see through.
There will be time for wonder later. Let them get back to the smooth water sphere.
Zazka's thoughts exactly. What this?
All right. Magua praise. Is this it?
It is. This is the place Zazka saw.
And he was right. The cub's head is right there.
Not even in the sarcophagus. Interesting.
You find out.
Oh boy. It looks creepy.
Finally. The last part.
Is it just Zazka? Or is that thing smiling?
It is not moving at all. Noag spoke it to him again.
No, but he still feel his hide prickle. It's strange.
How else would a troll feel in the presence of a god? Come, chieftain. Back to the tribe camp. They have been away far too long.
Akrog feels it pushing.
Alright, now, time to reassemble the thing.
Stepping through the hex gate, Akrog's mind once more became like sand and water. But unlike last time, the memory he saw was a solid one. Battle and roars, the hunter attack. Akrog fights by his sires and Nurbok's side, brittlebone after brittlebone falling under their mighty crush sticks. They are going to make it. They are the Moonkin. They are Mogwa's chosen. They will not fall to... A scream. Sire stands before Nurbok and Akrog, arms outstretched. A spike as big as a tree has pierced right through his chest. A spike that should have hit Akrog. Chaos. The next thing Akrog knows, he kneels by his dying sire's side. Narjak's gaze is like fog. Take care of them, cub, he says. Them and him. Both.
Grungwa's tusks. Where is everyone?
That is a rotten good question.
Chieftain, Nor's claws, we thought you'd never return.
What is he talking about? They were only gone for a few hours.
A few hours? What do you mean? You were gone for 3 days.
Days? The smooth water sphere. Every time the Moonkin used it, they must have shaken up the time.
Smooth water sphere?
It matters not. Tell them what is going on here. Where is the tribe?
It's complicated. Remember you sent the ill and old Moonkin to the coast, the Meadowland, because the Fial Darg had corrupted all the food around here?
Of course they remember. Has something happened to them?
Well, somehow the Chainers and the Hunters caught wind of them, and they are headed for them right now.
But how? Anuk, he did everything he could to keep them secret.
I don't know, Chieftain. I simply don't know.
Magwa's tusks. Those are no warriors. They will be easy prey.
Great warrior Nurbok, or whatever you call him now, thought the same thing. That's why he pushed the Eye Master and Chieftain Cabrax to take all the warriors and travel to the coast to fend them off.
This is madness. The Moonkin are barely a few hundred, and the Chainers and the Hunters together are thousands. Why would the stranger let them leave?
That's what I told them too, at least at first. But then Chieftain Cabrax pointed out that the chances of you coming back were extremely low. So it was either letting your kin on the coast be butchered, or die trying to protect them. I can't say I blame them for choosing the latter.
The stranger speaks true, Chieftain. If Akrog, Grungwa, Zazka, and Noag were truly gone for this long, there was no way for Cabrax to know if they would ever come back. Of course they presumed the worst.
And what of Nurbok? He went with them.
He did indeed. He was fairly convincing. And while I'm no expert on the troll mind, it felt to me like he genuinely just wanted to help.
Kin traitors get not to die an honorable death. Cabrax and Anuk should have just left him here in chains.
Well, they didn't.
If they left a sunup ago, they will reach the coast soon. The Moonkin must resurrect the cub now.
So, you found the head?
Noag has it. What needs the stranger for the resurrection ritual? Can you do it straight away?
I would have preferred a bit of time to study the reassembled body first, but in theory, yes, I can do it.
Into the sarcophagus. And let them pray to Mugwa this works.
Oh boy. But before we combine the Fial Darg, we're going to end the episode. Continue at another time. So like and subscribe. Ta-ta.